the death of Mallory Beach, Paul's driving the boat while absolutely hammered, which apparently he was all the time, and it ends up killing Mallory Beach. Was that the beginning of the end of this dynasty? Do you think that if that doesn't happen that night, all of this continues to go and he gets away with everything? Or do you think this was going to happen with this generation of Murdaughs no matter what went on?
It's an excellent question. I think, a couple points. So there's a second case that I don't get into in the book. I did do a front page story for the journal about Greg Parker, the Parker's convenience store where Paul bought the beer and everything the night of the murder. So the family is also suing the convenience store of a number of years. And one of the consultants in that case had a famous line that came out in Discovery and Email. And he said, "Don't forget, this involves the death of a beautiful blonde girl, a girl who was completely innocent and very sympathetic." So I do think the fact that Mallory was universally adored, and it brought a lot of attention to the wreck and to the family that was unwelcome. But I think the second part of that is that they hired Mark Tinsley, who Judge Newman called him a tiger on his tail. Mark Tinsley is a relentless personal injury lawyer, one county over from the Murdaughs. So close to the Murdaughs, I put this in the book, he had a security key to get into the law firm. He was very trusted. He was part of the group. And he knew once he took the Beach family's case, he knew the kinds of things that Alec was capable of to avoid responsibility. And he decided that he wasn't going to let him get away with it. So I think it was two things. I think it was Mallory Beach. I think it was Mark Tinsley. But to your other point, I also think that Paul had shown no signs since the wreck of changing. And I think that was also, there was some inevitability to what Paul was doing in the wake of the boat wreck. That was tough.